Hey everyone, it's Deacon082, and welcome back to Let's Play Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. We've currently been on this island for over 2 weeks now. We have 68 mushrooms, but are unable to eat any of them. To put it simply, we need food. Now in the last episode, we read from one of the tape machines that they accidentally set one of the OHGs on fire in a bizarre accident. Maybe we can try to replicate it. Not fair, it went off the screen too fast. Now there's 2 ways to deal with these guys. The first of them, let's be a meanie and just destroy him. Well, that's nice. Don't worry, I only pretend to be dead. Haha, funny. But we just hit you with Chopper Bros. You just stood up to Chopper Bros? Seriously? Now if you're trying to engage these guys in battle, you can't stand right next to them because you'll talk to them. The other way to deal with these guys, we can use our new hand powers in battle. Now the red OHGs absorb fire. But if you use thunder on them, you'll get what's called a critical, which is basically a super effective hit in this game. Revive bright red me with fire. Now in a lot of cases, one type of hand power will heal, while the other one will do a lot of damage. Occasionally these OHGs will try to heal you. But if you can bring them back to their maximum size at the end of a battle, these things can actually do quite a lot of damage. But anyway, if you bring them back to your full size, you have a chance of receiving a special item at the end of battle. And I will try to find another one of these guys to demonstrate. And finally, I had to fight about 6 of these guys, but I got the item OHG Wear. Now, OHG Wear is an equipment item that is better than anything we have up to this point. So, let's equip it to Mario. And both brothers can wear it. So, if you want to get 2 of them, go for it. I'm only going to get 1 just of how purely unlucky I've been up to this point. But what you're going to want to do is go all the way southeast to where you first were brought onto this island. And you're going to want to use Luigi's Thunder Hand on this electric ball. And use Mario's Firebrand on this. And we see a pipe. And we can now cross over. So what's in this pipe? Well, it's not a green pipe, so it won't warp us back. Where could it go? Well, that's a fun drop. You can climb back up these pipes as well, but since there's absolutely nowhere to go on that island, we'll go down. And oh boy! We are underwater. How are we still breathing? I'd honestly rather be on that island. Now you can move faster by tapping A here. Apparently, we have to start a fire underwater to get through this area. And when we somehow are able to light a fire underwater, we are able to pass. The enemies in this area are new. No, they are not new by any means. They are Goom Divers. Goom Divers are Goombas with scuba masks on. They have the easiest to dodge attacks ever. You have plenty of time to counterattack them with a hammer. They also have a much faster running attack. As we can see, we have a map, and this area really isn't too big, but there's a lot of branching paths. For now, we can only go to one of them. If you land on one of these spike things, you will be sent back here. So you want to try to avoid that. And I'm going to be trying to avoid most of these enemies just to save some time. So you'll reach this jellyfish looking thing. And you'll want to electrocute it, sending an electric surge through its tentacle, I guess, opening the door. Now in this room we have new enemies. Once again, not new by any means. Bloopers. These things are a lot more difficult to counterattack. Timing is tough to master. These guys also have quite a lot of health. So it should by now take about 3 hits to take them down. Plus you can only jump or use bros attacks on them. We can't even use our new hand powers. So if you want to finish these guys off quick, bros attacks are not a bad option. And after battle, you want to take control of your brother as soon as possible so you don't fall back in. And branching paths, we can't go south. The only way we can go right now is north. So once again, we appear to be trapped. We can light these things on fire, but there's a hammer switch on the wall. Now you'll want to remember the order that these fires start. You'll have to produce the fires in the same order. The order in numbers is 1, 4, 3, 5, 2. If you're going in order. So 1, 4, 3, 5, 2. And it will remove this obstacle, allowing us to proceed south. We'll find yet another map here and see, well, we're just one room away from the exit.
Oh no.
And these bloopers can sneak up on you. There are more enemies in here, and these are maybe the funniest enemies in the entire game so far. These are the pest nuts from Chucklehuck Woods. Pest nuts are weak to fire attacks. You'll be able to critical them. But the beanies cannot swim. So once you take out the pest nut, the beanie will float to the surface. I believe these guys also absorb thunder attacks. No, they don't. They just take normal damage from them. But a lot of enemies will either heal by 1 or be weak to 1. How funny would it be to find a gold beanie in here, only to find you can't take them out? I also don't think you get experience from them in here, because you can't actually take out the beanie. I'm probably wrong on that, though. A lot of enemies in here that we kind of want to avoid. Well, darn. Sometimes navigating this area can be a little difficult as we can't swim too high. So we'll have to go west, and here we have another pipe going up. It's also funny to hit these save blocks. Just pressing A won't work. You have to actually swim up into them. So when you enter this pipe, to climb up the pipes, you will hold the A and B button, and then you can move in any direction. You can also prevent yourself from falling with the A and B buttons. So be prepared, because when you reach the top of this pipe, a cutscene occurs. Meanwhile, near the border, it's Bowser and Fawful with Cackletta and Helm. Oh great, Cackletta. Will this guy do? Anyone will do now. Hurry, Quickly! And Cackleta's soul moved into Bowser. Find out what happens next on the next episode of Let's Play Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. See you then.